Hello, my fellow Americans. I'm Joel Johnson, and I'm the Big Country Gun Guy. So today, I just wanted to show you my budget AR pistol and tell you how you can build one. This one here, it cost me about between $900 and $1,000 to build, but I haven't been building them for very long, and I didn't know how to really budget shop around for uppers and lowers at the time. So I'm kind of trying to tell you how to learn from my mistakes. So I went to a gun show and I bought the upper here from a guy. I don't even know what it is. I don't know what parts they are or anything like that. I just bought it from a guy at a gun show. Learned from my mistakes. It was $500. It's been a great AR upper. I've had absolutely no problems with it. I got it in 300 blackout because I like the 300 blackout round. Bigger than a 223, and I just like it for that aspect. So I got that. 300 blackout's not too hard to find. If you go to ammoseek.com like I do, that's where I buy all my ammo. It's a real nice, easy site to operate. You just go in there, pick which caliber you want to get. It'll show you prices. It'll show you how much to ship. It'll show you where you're buying it from, everything. So that's where I get mine, and I just buy it in bulk. I got myself a Tegra Arms lower, and it's a carbon fiber reinforced lower. So it's great. It's super light. It's amazing. It's unlike any of the other lowers I have on any of my other AR builds. It's $130 from Tegra Arms for the complete lower. It's all put together and everything. I didn't really like the stock trigger too much, so I went and I bought the Saber trigger online, and I put that in there. It's very light, nice, easy, smooth trigger pull. I love that trigger, so it definitely makes a huge difference. It's a really nice, lightweight, durable lower, and I felt between that and about an 8 to 8.5 inch upper, it's definitely made a weight difference, especially when you're running and gunning. My upper, I don't know what the parts were, but they've worked for me. But then again, this was kind of like my first AR pistol build, so learn from my mistakes and do your research, find what you want. I've found uppers for about $200 to $300 on PalmettoStateArmory.com. I think it's PSA.com. And then you've got Daytona Tactical. That's another good company. So again, it's about $200 to $300 for an upper there. And so things that I've found on Amazon and eBay, you can definitely find some nice, easy flip-up iron sights for about $20, and they're good quality and everything. You can do flip-up iron sights, or you can do angled iron sights if you so choose. Those usually run for about $20 to $30. A good muzzle brake, I mean, you can find a muzzle brake just about anywhere online now, and they go for around $20 at the cheapest. You can go up to like $75 if you want one of those. But I mean, really, it's all kind of, it's all your choosing and what you like, what you're into. So this one came with one already. It's just one of those flash cans, just a big round one, and it's real nice. I didn't choose it. It came with the upper, but it works for me. A foregrip. You definitely want a nice foregrip. Now with the AR pistol, you can't have a regular handle foregrip. You got to have an angled foregrip or something that goes along the rail guard at the front end of it. And this one here, I just got a little nub down here. I got this from a local store called Center Target Sports here in Post Falls, Idaho. Usually you can get a good angled grip or something of the sort for around $20 to $30. Things I've found on Wish.com, believe it or not, I wish I knew about Wish a long time ago. You always do get what you pay for and everything, and sometimes you can get some cheap stuff that'll fall apart. Sometimes you'll get something that's really good quality. It's kind of hit and miss. But I wish I knew about Wish a while ago, because I've found the buttstock. I found this. This is the AR pistol stabilizer, and I believe you can actually shoulder this legally, which is really nice. And then you can actually get a folding stock adapter. This folding stock adapter folds up the AR pistol to just this length, so it makes it nice and short. You just have to push the little button here, and it folds up. The magazine here is in the way, so that's preventing it from folding up all the way. But normally, if I took the magazine out, it folds up nice and small, goes in a nice little tactical backpack. The folding adapter is usually about $20. The stabilizer was, I think, around $20-25. So I mean, you're not off too much there. You got to get a plunger adapter. It's like a little extension for your bolt carrier group. It keeps it in there while you don't have your buttstock. that you definitely need. You can get that from Law Tactical online. Real good company. It wasn't too bad. It was 20 to 30 bucks, but totally worth it, because otherwise you can't have the folding buttstock. It just doesn't work. I also got a nice charging handle here. I got the extended one with a big, it's kind of like a bigger grip for your finger, so you can just, grip it and rip it whenever you need to. It's worked out really well for me. You can get them for about $10 to $30 depending on what you like. Some needed extras are just the that plunger there, like I told you. You definitely want to get that, or else the folding buttstock's just not going to work. My favorite goodies here are my Spitfire from Vortex Optics. It's phenomenal. It's a great piece of equipment to have on your gun. Flip-up iron sights are great. Regular iron sights are fantastic, but I mean, nothing really beats a good red dot or an illuminated reticle sight like this one here. This Spitfire, Strike Fire, things of that nature. They're awesome equipment to have, and it's super clear. And so, I mean, you can have it lit to any kind of degree, from kind of dark to a lighter circumstance if you're outside or something. It works really well. I also got my Vortex VMX 3T 3-time magnifier, and this thing, it folds over as well, so you can have your AR set up with the Spitfire, and you can have just regular sight, or if you need to go from 1 to 3 real quick, you just flip up the magnifier and you're golden. It's a great accessory to have with any kind of dot sight or anything like that. I know I've seen guys that have had their magnifier behind their sight, in front of their sight, whatever. It's just whatever works for you. You don't have to listen to anybody. You don't have to listen to me. It's just whatever works for you, because in the end, it's all about you. So that's just what works for me. The Spitfire is, if you're a veteran, law enforcement, military, something of that nature, you get your discount with Vortex. The Spitfire was just over 200 bucks, I believe it was, and then the magnifier was about 150, and I love it. I love it. I love it. It's a great system here from Vortex Optics. I love to run Vortex on everything I have. You can't beat the price. You can't beat the quality. I mean, I haven't had it matched anywhere else, so I love Vortex. And so anyway, one other thing I wanted to show you that I got on Wish was this knife. It's a straight blade knife. It's huge. I mean, that's a big sucker right there. And that was just about, I think, 15, 20 bucks on Wish, and it came, and it's sharp, it's good and heavy, and it's well balanced and everything. I mean, that's just good quality. Like I was saying, you get what you pay for, and sometimes it's hit and miss, but I lucked out and I got a real good piece of equipment there. And I also want to show everybody, this is my leather bracelet from Cold Dead Hands down in Texas, good old state of Texas. They make some good equipment down there, and what they'll do is they want your wrist size and what kind of color or what kind of different leather bracelet you want. And so I got it for 45 ACP, and I wear this thing all over the place. It's like having an extra magazine on your arm, and everybody loves this thing. I keep getting compliments all over the place for it. It's about 35 bucks, and it takes a couple of weeks for them to get it shipped to you and everything. So, a couple of weeks and it's on your arm, and it's a very nice piece to have if you're not carrying extra magazines. So that pretty much does it all for me. I'm gonna have a drink because Happy New Year. Oh, you gotta love Jack. Anyway, so today's verse is, "Therefore put on every piece of God's armor, so you will be able to resist the enemy in the time of evil. Then, after the battle, you will be standing firm." And that's Ephesians 6:13. God bless you, God bless America, and Happy New Year 2018.